National Football League. Brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the other side, it is the Seattle head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of people.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Jacobs will take it in. Touchdown.
San Francisco.
And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. His pass deflected and caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
of the gun, he'll throw, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards on the
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it with Walker. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end.
And he'll take this one in. Zach Charbonnet, touchdown Seahawks. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team wants possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. So, first and 10 here now at the 38 as we are ready to get back underway. On first and 10, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Leonard Williams getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title. The league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. He's going to keep it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the move left. There he goes again. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. The spot where the slide begins, that's a pickup of about 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the pistol, here's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Caught. This is IU. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. They'll run with Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Byron Murphy there on the stop. 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On play action, here's Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point from Purdy is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Third, they need 8. They'll look to throw. That's dropped off for Walker. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's good for a Seahawks.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Michael Williams in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. He'll look to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And we'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown Seahawks. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken in at 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. 49ers offense going to take over just before the half. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on Miami. And this is Ashton Genty. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Cam Scattaboo. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Giants have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Trevor Lawrence. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Desperados get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Worked in by Watson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest.
And he's in! Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second TD catch of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, 49ers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, 49ers.
First down.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. Marked down at the 6.
At the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Purdy now on second down. Open man is Jennings. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So on comes Joshua Purdy to try this field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Purdy's kick is good. And the Niners are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
Automatic first down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Still first down.
Inside the 10, it is caught. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd down at the 7-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Seahawks 35, 49ers 17. Michael Dixon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround goal here. We'll start this drive with first down. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. We need 2. Here's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Derek Hall. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught. Ooh. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, James. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
To Brandon Ayuk. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
First and 10. Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. He's working across, and he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is first and goal. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 3 yards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Second and 11. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.